this one's gonna be a treat.
Indeed.
Because I am playing a very terrible deck just to get my trap dailies done, which is burn.
I mean, they're familiar
And,
with this. They've seen me do
yeah,
something, well, the same thing more or less.
yeah, but you have these supers and ultras that I don't have.
I
That
don't.
actually
I
makes this
actually
deck
don't have
somewhat
supers or
decent.
ultras.
You have pot. You have one of the pot cards that I don't.
Yeah, but I didn't craft it. It's just,
Yeah, you pulled it.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, this deck is literally set 5, pass, hope to God you don't have anything. And I'm against Virtual World, a deck I know how to play. So here's what they did. They normal summon GG and activate the effect of Lulu. Lulu's effect activate. You can target a Virtual World card on the field, send one of a different type from your deck to the graveyard. Then you get to add a card that's different from the type chosen on the field and sent to the graveyard. So what they're trying to do here is they're trying to send one of the trap cards to add these gates, or actually add the city, then activate the city in order to activate Chuche from deck. However, I have Ring of Destruction to stop that, because since their target's no longer on the field, their effect is basically nullified.
Fizzles.
It won't go off.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Masterfully. Masterfully done there, Blue.
Well, I mained this deck.
I know, but still, well done. And they ended the turn, they're like, well, can't do shit anymore.
Yep,
Oh, what a great draw.
So, I attack with Nurse. I end my turn. So here's what's gonna happen. Virtual World likes to swarm their field a lot. Like, a lot, it's not even funny. So they normal summon, yep.
So instead of gaining life points, they're going to be losing 2,000 life points there.
No
And
matter
then you
what,
activate
yes.
the other one, and it doesn't matter whether they heads or tails, they lose life points.
You're losing life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Meaning you might actually gain, because it came out heads for you. Although this time it didn't. But the first time it did.
Yep.
So you gained 2,000, this time you're going to lose 2,000 as well.
Yep, so I lost nothing. They add the gate. They add that gate for some odd reason. I have no clue why they didn't add Kowloon. They probably had in hand though. So what they did, so basically what they just did, they activated Lulu's effect, targeting Lulu, sending a trap in order to add the gate to hand. Then they activated the gate, which this doesn't do anything yet. But they then activate the effect of Roshi. Roshi targets a virtual card in the field, then another virtual card of different type, yada yada yada. That's the same for all of them basically. To summon itself. Then you get to special summon a monster. If you send a monster, you cannot summon that monster, but you can summon any other monster from grave. So Lao Lao summons Gigi, and then since a level 3 monster was summoned while Nyan was in graveyard, Nyan's effect activates, summoning itself as a tuner where it leaves the field except for an XC summon is banished.
Yeah.
So Nyan summons itself. They have 6 cards on field. I then just Secret Blast them for 1800.
Ooh. That guy is so mad right now.
Probably.
Not a good day. Not a good day for that person. We apologize.
Yep.
We needed to.
We do not.
It was a quest that needed to be completed for the gems.
Yep. What do we got here? First, let's check the hand. This is actually a really good hand for going first.
I agree.
Except I'm going second. Yeah, this is like one of the best hands for going first.
Yeah.
But I'm going second.
Yeah, we got to win that first turn.
Yep. Okay.
What are they
I'll let
playing?
the next see someone here.
Utopia.
They're playing Utopia.
Oof.
Alright. So before
Let me tell you,
we do anything else,
Utopia has a really good turn 1.
Yes, but it's dependent on the player because this guy, I have no clue what they were thinking going for this turn one, but it was hilarious. So what they did, they summoned a Ascended Sage. If you control no cards, you can special summon this card from your hand. And a Utopia Xyz monster that is summoned using this card as material, you can add one rank up magic normal spell card from your deck to your hand, which they're going to be using to add the Hyper Force. While, as Chain Link 2, they're activating Double's effect to search for double or nothing from the deck, and then they're going to use Utopia Double to actually summon into a Utopia monster. Going into, I think it's a normal Utopia? No, it's Prime. And Prime's attack is doubled. That doesn't matter. They use a Hyper Rank Up magic to go into the number 99 Utopia Dragner.
Ooh.
This card's effect is, as a quick effect, you can detach 2 materials from this card to special summon one number monster that has a number between 1 and 100 in its name. And it's treated as an Xyz summon. But whenever you activate this effect, other monsters you control cannot attack directly, and you cannot summon monsters from the extra deck except Xyz monsters. And when the opponent's monster declares an attack, you can change the attack of the opponent's monster to 0.
Ooh.
Last effect is that one. Surprisingly enough, is not important.
Well, that one gets me the most, honestly.
Yeah. And Utopia Force's effect while it's in the graveyard. If an Xyz monster is special summoned by the effect of a rank 10 or higher Utopia or Utopic Xyz monster, so basically for this guy, it can attach itself to that monster as an Xyz material.
Wow.
Yeah. So Detach 2, they add up something harder with Dragon.
Which is kind of questionable.
So after they attach that, here's what Heartless Dragon does, which is so hilarious. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. It's very questionable. So it can't be destroyed by battle. I take any battle damage that they would take from attacks involving that card. And during the end phase, they can detach one Xyz material from that card to banish all cards I control that were normal or special summoned or were set this turn. And if it's destroyed while it's Xyz material, you can special summon it from the graveyard and it gains 1,000 attack for every card currently banished. Not bad, right?
No, not
Wrong.
bad.
This card's terrible. Nobody actually plays it. I have no clue why they're playing it.
Well, if you don't know how to play against it, it does become a big problem.
Yeah, if you have no clue how to play against it, it is a big problem. So, I use Twin Twister, discarding Ghost Bell because it's Utopia. That card's not going to be very useful in this matchup. So I discarded to destroy their face down, which is, hilariously enough, cross-off designator. So it wouldn't have done anything in the first place.
It was useless.
Next, I know someone. Yep, I know some Alistair. You guys know this whole spiel. Grab the invocation, yada yada yada. So I link Alistair off into an Illumirage. Again, I go for the Security Guard now. Or Secure Guard now. I take no effect damage for this turn. I then fuse using their monster and my Alistair Engrave, summon Invoked Mechaba. Yep, I then activate Invocation, returning Alistair back to my hand. I then use Invocation again, fusing these two in order to go into Winda. Just to stop their summons. When D's effect activates, I set the Hedgehog for later. I activate Nadir, sending an Intis to add Fleur de Lis.
And now you negate the effect.
Intis effect.
Oh, Intis destroy. There
Yep.
you go. That's what they get for sending that out there.
Yep. Yep, and then it just comes back with 1,000 attack. So basically, I have a monster effect negate, or I have a free summon, either or. Alright, now this is gonna take a bit. They summoned Automata Pickup. When it's activated, you can add one Automat card from your deck to your hand except itself. You can target Zubaba, Gagaga, Go Go Go, or Dododo monsters you control. All monsters you currently control become that monster's level until the end of this turn, even if it leaves the field. And it's a hard one to return on both effects. Next, we have Automatapara. You can only activate one of it. You can only activate one of it per turn. You send a card from your hand to the graveyard. They get to add up to 2 monsters of these to your hand, but you can't add 2 of the same. A Zubaba monster, a Gagaga monster, a Go Go Go,
Or a
a
Dododo. God, I hate
I believe
the Exceed era. I mean, Zexal sucked. That's
No,
all I can say.
No, you don't hate Zexal. Hate Yuma for coming up with these damn names.
No.
Yeah, I hate the character for playing these damn cards. Even though he runs my favorite deck, which is Utopia. But yeah, I think they're going to be adding a Go 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 Gloves. Actually, I think it's in the graveyard. Yeah, it's Dodo Dwarf Go 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 Gloves, and Gag. The other one's a trench coat. It's like Gagaga and Zubalala. So let's see. They're going to be adding from deck to hand the gloves and the trench coat. There it is. Zubaba Bancho, Gagaga. Yeah, Gagaga coat. Which
whatever his
those
name
two cards
is.
work. Yeah, whatever the hell his name is. I will explain their effects in detail whenever they're actually summoned. But right now I got a problem. This fucker sent the Phantom Knights of Boots to the graveyard. They can banish this card to add a Phantom Knight card, or a Phantom Knight spell or trap card from their deck to their hand. The good news is, the only trap card they run for Phantom Knights is the, I forgot its name, but it summoned itself as a level 4 monster. And whenever there's no traps in the graveyard, in their graveyard, they can activate the turn set. No, they're actually adding the Phantom Knight's quick play spell. Yep, Rank of Magic launch, I believe. And Bancho, got coat. Whenever it's summoned, you get to target one Go-Go or Dodo monster in the graveyard, or summon it, but you're locked to X these monsters. But who cares, and I'm just going to negate that.
Yeah, get it out of here.
Yep. So, they decide the best way to go at this. They use Utopia Dragner to attack my Secure Gardener, but since it's the first battle of this turn, I take no damage. Then they attack my Mechaba with Hard Earth to deal me 1500 points of damage.
Yep, because all the damage that Hard Earth would have taken, the opponent takes it instead. And they go into Sue's.
Yep.
So is he gonna blow up the field?
Pops. He's blowing up the field.
Oh, look at that. That's a good play on him because
yeah. Yep.
All you have is that hedgehog that he didn't know about.
Yep, hedgehog gives me 1D. I then get Magical Meltdown.
Good draw
so I add
right
there. To the Invoker. Yep, Invoker's gonna invoke. I banish Invoker and the Illumirage will invoke from grave in order to summon Purgatrio.
Purgatrio.
The Invocation's effect activates. Yep, I will be adding the Alistair back to my hand.
And now you use the Alistair in damage step. Damage step. Alistair gives 1,000 attack, and you kill the Zeus.
Yep. Zeus is dead. However, they have 4 cards to my 2 cards on field.
And this is why this is called You Should Not Have Won.
Yep. Now, they're going to do this again. Pick up into Paria. Will they add anything different this time? Nope. Same coat and...
Summoner Monk.
Summon...
Pause on that one. It's a history book on that one.
Yep.
So, Summoner Monk is a...
Hilariously enough, I played my Utopia build, But my Utopia builds an OTK version.
Summon a monk. I don't know. Is it currently banned in the TCG?
No, it's unlimited because this card is pretty bad.
Well, at one point it was really good. So when this card is face off of the field, it cannot be tributed. But the good thing, beauty of this card is normal flip summon, changes to defense. But once per turn, you discard one spell, special summon one level 4 monster from the deck. Back in the day, this was all the hype, and so he special summoned. Go on to the card that he special summoned because I don't recognize that card.
Well, you're not going to recognize it because this actually came from the new Utopia structure deck that should have been released in the TCG,
but it never
we didn't get it yet.
Alright, but hover
this
over
is
There we go.
This is Astrotopia. Well, if an Xyz monster is on the field, you can summon it, blah blah blah, no one cares. But you can send one other card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Add one Xyz, Automat, Zexal, or number spell or trap card from your deck to your hand.
This deck is so
The
good.
reason why this card's good, because you can add Xyz Change Tactics. Xyz Change Tactics, for anyone who doesn't know. When you summon a Utopia monster, you can pay 500 life points and draw a card. And since Utopia usually summons itself over and over and over again, but in its advanced stages, you're drawing like 5 or 6 cards per turn.
Yeah.
Especially if you get their Rank of Magic cards.
Wow. This deck is so consistent. How is this deck not up there? Oh, wait, we don't have this structure deck too. There it is, that card he just talked to you guys about.
Yeah, we don't have the constructor deck in the TCG yet, and not to mention, all of the other TCG decks are stronger than this deck. Don't even get me started off Flunderies. I main those, and Utopia will die to those.
Getting off track.
Yep. So then they overlay into a Utopia, as per usual. They pay 500, draw one card. They then set one card and attack my Alistair the Invoker.
I'm guessing he's planning to negate your next attack.
Yep. So I draw Ash. I'll just set my Wendy, attack, and yep, they negate it. Thank God it's not the anime version. God, that one was broken. Okay, next. They normal summon the gloves. Yep. Gloves during the main phase, special summon a Zuaba or Gaga monster from your hand.
Yeah.
And thanks to and Coat summons a Go-Go Dodo from your graveyard. So they're going to be special summoning another gloves. They overlay into Utopic Sage.
What is that?
Utopic Sage's effect, they detach 2. Again, it's from the structure deck. You can detach 2 materials from this card, special summon a Zexal weapon or Zexal Sage monster from your deck. Also for us this turn, you can only attack with numbered monsters. And then they lock you into Xyz monsters. And once per turn, if a Utopia or Utopic Xyz monster you control whose original attribute is light will be destroyed by battle or card effect. Except for itself, you can banish this card from the field or graveyard.
Good card.
So a little bit of battle protection, but that's basically it.
Thank goodness you had Ash in hand.
It's decent. Yeah. However, they end up activating Phantom Knights. Of Shady Brigadine. They go into Prime Alan Bershan. They then overlay both of them for a Utopic Future.
There, huh?
Then overlay again for Draco Future.
Draco Future.
So here's what's going to happen. So Draco Future attacks my Wendy. I activate Wendy's effect. But Draco Future can negate monster effects.
Oh, you can't take it because it's already destroyed, but...
Yeah, it's already destroyed, so I can't take it. But, yeah.
Sad.
I draw Ariel. I set Ariel. I then attack into Utopia.
It negates.
Gets rid of its last material. And then I got End. They draw, they have nothing. So they use a Utopic Draco Future to attack my monster. They use Utopia to attack my other one, and I have no cards on field or in hand. So what's the one card that can save me?
The card that always saves you. What? Not Pot?
Nope.
I was
Monster Reborn
expecting
saves
Pod.
me. And here's why. I use Monster Reborn to summon their number 92. So, in order to explain how this card saves me, I will have to go over the differences between an inherent effect and between a regular effect and an inherent effect. Inherent effects do not activate, they automatically happen no matter what. So they can't negate it or change it at all. While a regular effect, they can easily change it. Since Hard Earths can't be destroyed by battle and any damage they would take is a continuous effect, they can't negate it, so they're taking 3k to the face. So I attack, they take 3k, I end my turn.
Oh my god. They're so sad right now.
Yeah. They have to switch their mons to defense mode. My turn, I draw again. I draw El Shuttle Fusion, that card is nothing. So I then, again, attack into Draco Future. Yep, they take more damage, I draw.
Hang on, pause.
Now, yep, pausing.
Alright, go.
Okay. Now, they have to tribute Draco Future to stay alive here. Because, well, I'm assuming they're going to be running the Gamma package, so that's probably a Cyframe driver. I then draw Punishment, so, yeah. I attack the Utopia, it automatically destroys it, attack the driver.
Wow, wow, that's crazy that they summoned that in defense mode.
They had to.
I know, but it's
dead.
crazy that they had to do all that.
Yep, I set the punishment, and then, yep, they draw, they don't get anything. At the end of the turn, I activate punishment. I send Intis, destroys their continuous spell, and then they scoop. After I draw, I draw the Super Poly. I set, and they draw once more.
I hope they don't scoop, it's not over.
They scooped.
Ah, he could have fought a little harder. It's not like you had anything to finish him just yet.
Well, in order to finish this duel off with them winning, they would have needed to either negate my monster's effects or just outright send it to destroy or send it to graveyard.
Alright. Fantastic match.